Good wars. My mother told me someday I would buy galleys with good oars, sail to distant shores. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sails to distant shores. Stand upon the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven, hew many foemen, hew many foemen. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores. Okay. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sails to distant shores. Stand up on the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven, hew many foemen, hew many foemen. I think I got it right. Sorry. Oh, I started the stream. Whoops. I really should not be reciting music right now. Apologies. I pressed the start button apparently. Hello everyone. Apparently I'm live. I'm live. Yes. Apologies. I'm in dragoon armor at the moment. I leveled up my dragoon to level 50, and I had enough poetics over with to put on at least a few pieces of gear. I got my weapon and I got the pantaloons. But obviously we're not playing dragoon right now. We're gonna be going more dark knight. We shall re-equip my good old dragoon later. I do like that armor though. I do like the helm of the dragoon. I think playing a dragoon with the helmet off would look really weird. Like it just looks out of place. The dragoons, they have to have that helmet on. Like it's a part of the thing. It's got to be on. Otherwise, it's just wrong. Anyway, let me switch, and we shall port over to kill. Yes, for activating. That's right. Actually, we gotta go to Thanalin. We gotta go to the Thanalin. I don't think nobody's in the chat quite yet. Maybe I can continue reciting the music while I hop on over to Thanalin and so while I wait for folks to hop in, I shall serenade the stream with my singing. I might send people away. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sails to distant shores. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores. Stand up on the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven, hew many foemen, hew many foemen. Wait, hold on. Forgot where my general is. General, where are you? Is it not in this menu? Oh, hey. There we go. Use the hotkeys, you bastard. I understand, I know. Don't hit me. There we go. Okay, so we need to meet up with Idyllshire and at the Sildi excavations. Oh, okay. Where the hell's that? Someday I will find. Oh, slow day so far. Okay, there we go. There trail. Is it really worth? Fuck it, I'll pour it over. Report over, and then I got to wait for the fakes to join the stream. Am I private right now? Wolfenbach, yeah. Okay, for a second I thought I was my stream was privated. Sup? How's everyone? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? You're the first one in today. Actually, is this the first time you've been first? Oh yeah, welcome. Yeah, maybe the notification hasn't gone out yet. It wouldn't surprise me. YouTube's been kind of glitchy with the YouTube notifications these days, you know. Yeah, you missed it earlier. I was singing "My Mother Told Me." It's a pretty good song. I've heard both the traditional variation and the heavy metal one, specifically Dan Vask's. If you've seen his YouTube channel, but does great heavy metal covers of songs. It just showed up for me, so yeah. So it's probably gonna be a slow. Of course, might be the first time I was first. I don't know. I think this is the first time you've been first, though. Yeah, we're gonna wait a few minutes for people to hop in. Yep. I was in the middle of I've been practicing because me and my friends kind of want to see if we can do like a get together and like do a drinking night where we all dress up as Vikings. I'm just doing the haircut, but everybody else seems to actually want to cosplay that shit. Yep. But I was practicing it earlier, and the thing is, I pressed live on the stream before I realized I was still practicing it. Might have to look into that channel. Dan Vask, I recommend it. He does great covers. I shared his cover of Sabaton's Bismarck, and a couple people in the Discord weren't like fans of it. Discord community weren't fans of it, but a lot of them are like heavy metal purists. So, you know, no, they seem to be against covers to begin with. Yeah, but I was thinking it earlier. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores. Stand up on the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven, hew many foemen, hew many foemen. Yeah, that's just the first like 3 stanzas. That reminds me, I need to buy more mead for myself. Glad I could help you remember your need for the booze. Hello, just Illusion Dork. What's up? Yeah, I mixed some lemonade in with this, so that'll be interesting. It's a weird concoction of lemonade, something else, and a little bit of G Fuel. So hope there's no negative effects. Mixing all that together. Yeah, only those first 3 stanzas though. I've memorized the first 2, I think. Let's see if I can do it from memory. I'm gonna close the page. Alright. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores. Stand upon the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven, hew many foemen, hew many foemen. And that's where the memory runs out. Hold on, let me pull up the page. Okay, so it's just it's a repeated stanza. My mother told me someday I would buy. Okay, that's why it just continues. Welcome, Elfie. Hey. Afternoon all. Also, always remember that a smile better suits a hero. Yes. And I will have one hell of a smile when I cleave the Archbishop in two. And feed his corpse to his holy knights as I gouge their eyes out and kill them all. But anyway, how you guys doing? Hey, Eternus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Welcome. Yep. In the early stages of the stream. I think the notification just went out, so we're going to wait a few more minutes. Give anybody else who wants to hop in to the stream to be able to do that. Damn. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I got every... Yeah, if those are just hopping in, I actually was leveling my Dragoon early this morning. I couldn't do much because there's other stuff I gotta do in the mornings that takes up most of the morning. But I was able to at least get him to finally to 50, and I had enough poetics left over to purchase. Well, I purchased the weapon and his chest piece. That was and his leggings underneath the greaves. All that is of the top tier of a realm reborn. Not sure that spear looks very effective though. It looks rather blunt towards the top. Like, look at that. It's not. At least it's a little pointed there, but it's fairly blunt. You have to hit something with a lot of force for that to do. Well, it does blunt damage at least. Take your food break from painting and noticed your stream. Oh, there you go. What you working on? What's your painting, lad? Something good, I'm sure. Max volume. There we go. More Krieg. Okay. Understandable. Is it the new? Is it your own printed stuff? Forge World, or did you pick up that Kill Team set? I assume the Kill Team set. Actually, why am I clicking that shut? I don't think I need to. I'll save it like that. Alright, so I think we'll wait another minute for people to seep on into the stream, and then we're gonna get it on. Old four worlds of Storm Grenadiers. Okay. My Americanism wants me to say Grenadiers when I see that, but it's Grenadier. You're a Grenadier! My Americanisms. Anyway, should probably switch back to... There we go. Switch back to my current main as I play through the cutscene. Someday I would find... Alright, so I think we're ready to hop on in. So let's do this. Let me put on my headphones. Let's find out if our friends are alive. I need the good news. I just lost a friend, so it'd help. Evidence of Ishtola's passage will have been made faint by time, but mayhaps some few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. Alright, Idyllshire. We need to know where our friend is. The trail leadeth to the north and east, unto the bosom of the Twelveswood. Are you certain? Aye, there is no mistake. Thither hath Ishtola journeyed. And yet the Gudanians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she is still adrift. If it be so, I do fear that our friend, contrary to its name, The lifespan is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger over long in the midst of the maelstrom, and the aether that formeth one's soul shall surely be scattered, ne'er to be reformed. We have no time to waste, Idyllshire. Pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Shroud, Tataru, we shall press on to Gridania and petition the Elder Seedseer's aid. Aye, lead the way. We must ascertain our friend's fate. Although, whatever we do, we shouldn't tell Idyllshire if we found them, because the prick is a traitor to the Scions. I don't think I know that song off the top of my head. Alright, so here we are in Gridania. We must thither to this Elder Seedseer, which is, I believe, brings us to the Conjurer's area, does it not? Yes, Conjurer's Guild, if I recall correctly. Bring us over. Elfino. It is said that the elements perceive the life stream. If, as we suspect, Ishtola is still adrift in its midst, they may be able to find her, but if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must needs do so through the Pajal. It is imperative, therefore, that we speak with Kani Senna without delay. I agree. Let's get this underway! Come on, hurry up! We gotta save our favorite Mikate's life! I have already requested an audience with the Elder Seedseer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak with a conjurer yonder to be admitted. So, like usual. The Elder Seedseer awaits. Pray follow me. Lead the way. Yeah, I don't know the song, man. I don't think I do. And the thing is, I recognize songs better through tone, you know, through rhythm, than I do the words. Like, you can show me the lyrics of an entire song I've listened to 1,000,000 times. I won't recognize it because it's not even really the lyrics that I'm gonna pay attention to. Alright, Kani Senna. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Ishtola from the ungentle pull of the life stream. And as you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided, however...
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Ishtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and elemental.
Okay.
That being...
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Does Y'shtola have family?
Oh! I know just the person!
Who?
Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She
Convenient.
told me about her once.
Okay, well, lead the way.
That is most fortunate indeed.
I know.
Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
Please not be the trope of the two sisters are estranged and don't like each other. That would be counterproductive. Very convenient indeed. It's not a convenience I'll complain about. I will take it. If memory serves, Y'shtola's sister is named Ymitra. Oh, okay, Mitra. That's what she said as she was caving in the waterway. She said, "Forgive me, Mitra." I thought that was like a pet name or something for Minfilia. But Ymitra. Okay. That makes more sense now. She's supposed to be a member of the Scions of Saint Cognac. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Apakfalu Falls. From what I recall, she looked for her there. Okay, we'll run over. Hurry! We must save the Mikate! Yeah, so far, though her voice changed, unfortunately, Merlewib is still my top waifu so far. Let's see. Second would probably be the mongrel. I like her. We definitely need to learn more about her, though, before I can be confident about that. But she seemed pretty sassy. Pretty bold, strong. Tough. Someone I can both have a beer with and you know, have a great time with, eh? Knowing a gal like that, though, she probably could drink me under the table. I know, I've dated that kind, so I know. Alright, let's hop on over here. Yeah. Elfie, just to let you know, Y'shtola is 23 years old, and she is referred to as that age in all media, even outside FF. Okay. Thanks. Is that going to be important coming up for some reason? Ah, Ymitra. She doesn't look. She look okay. It looks roughly the. They do look related, I suppose. Yes. Is there something you require? Lady Ymitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alphino Levelier, and this is Tataru Taru. I don't get an introduction. Okay. So you are my sister's comrades in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Y'shtola. But all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things. That she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Thank God. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for Evershade at once. And I hope that won't affect it too much. We need to start getting the band back together. Thancred was absorbed into that blast as well, though, so now I'm wondering, is he also stuck in the live stream? Okay, that's Connie's sister. Who's the kid with the bangs? Well, whenever it comes to this kind of media, I can't say kid confidently, because they might end up being like 10,000 years old. Like...
Let us begin.
Okay.
Raya O, Arun, if you would.
Got ear. Okay, that creep. Okay. Silence. That doesn't. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's music.
Hearken
Something.
to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Okay, you can do it. Come on. I hate the suspense.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
Pippin? Wait. Pippin is Roban's son. He's a what would he know? Is he use? I thought he was I thought he might be like a marauder or a gladiator type stuff. I didn't.
There. Now.
Come on. Come on. Is she... Yes, okay. Well, apparently you don't get to keep your clothes in live stream. Okay, good. They had a blanket on hand. She alive? Don't do this to me. Don't tell me they just got her back just to get a corpse back. No. No. I don't need this today. I really don't. Good news, please.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once.
Okay, so she's not dead.
All that remains is to pray, my friends.
I'll pray to whatever god you want. Heidelin, one of the 12. I don't care. Make sure she's okay. I mean, come on. We already lost our bro. Can't lose the other characters to spend an entire base expansion getting to know and liking. I don't need this. My emotions have been toiled quite a lot this last week. Yes? Okay. This is when Ishtola got a unique middle to this day only character that can have bare feet without the sandals. Interesting. Oh, Ishtola. Why you say that? Just seeing her face again, it's... Oh, I've been so worried. Okay. I was... For a second, I was like... You're not about to tell me now she's... Yeah. Stop it! Good news, please! I need good news. Ishtola is resting within an inn room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. Good, thank God. Oh. Relax, dude. How can you say that? Okay? Okay, how can you? Okay? This last week has been nothing but emotional turmoil at the hands of this game. Okay? Nothing but. From the game's composer's story about his struggle with cancer, to bringing back, like, old stuff for me, to getting so invested into Hostrafont and learning so much about him and paying so much about him and being a total bro, having been torn away and killed in such a shitty way. I need good news, okay? I need my heart not to be... my heart is not a fucking punching bag. And I don't need FF to be the most hardcore Rocky boxer of all time. Ah, damn. The Conjurers say she is in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now, while we wait for Ishtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hopes that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders from these items. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me? One is with a Leatherworkers Guild, and another is with a Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Jiva and Brother Isumiyan, and they ought to take care of you. Okay. She making her a new dress, an outfit, something like that? I don't know. On the way. Also, welcome to the stream, ARA. ARA. I don't know if I said that correctly. Okay. So. Yeah, the kids, quote, they can live to be 200 before succumbing to old age while still looking young. I envy that. And I wouldn't want to look that young. If I had, like, a say in it, I'd say I'd want, for me personally, I'd want to look between... If there was a physical age I'd want to stop aging, it'd be around 20. Like, 20. Just flat 20 years old, stop physically aging after that, and I could live for 200 years and die looking like that. Perfect. Sounds good to me. Millicent, what's up? Oh yeah, no, that's, whoops, I almost went around the side. No, gotta go in the building. What is it? I'm a busy woman, so be quick about it. If you wish to place an order, speak with Randall. Here to retrieve an order? For Mr. Tataru, you say? You come at a good time. I finished it but moments ago. It was no small coup working it to her specifications, but nonetheless, payment has already been settled. However did that girl come by chimerical hide anyway? You need either balls of steel or a bottomless coin purse, and it seemed to me she had neither. Okay. Tataru has her ways. She knows that lass has technique to the market. You gotta know. Just look at her once and you know she knows how to work the stock market and stuff. The cuteness is a facade. Okay, so Conjurer's Guild. It's only gonna shave a couple minutes off my time. Oh, not even a couple minutes. It's saving like a minute off my time, but it's something. Okay. Now. Through the tree hole. Giggity. Okay, now maybe that was stupid, but I take credit for it. Alright. Yeah, but I looked it up. So White Mage is the upper level of Conjurer. I found that out only a while ago. So I'm considering if there is a healer class I'm gonna level, which I really don't want to. But if there is one I'm gonna level just so I have at least one in each tree, it'd probably be Conjurer into White Mage. You are come to Stillglade, Fane, the home of the Conjurer's Guild. How may I assist you? Ah, yes, Mr. Sitaru's order. As requested, it has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I know not what she intends for the staff, but it is most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. Holy healer class I have is Scholar. It's Scholar currently. By holy, did you mean only? Alright, let's head our way through up here. My written is so bad today. What the fuck? You mean you're writing? Type away, you bastard! You got it. I believe in you. Alright. Ishtola better wake the fuck up. And then we can get Thancred back. We gotta figure out where the hell he is. Minfilia. We also gotta figure out where Minfilia is. Ida and Papalimo. Gotta figure out where they are. One day I'll get it right. Indeed. One day, but not today. Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope? Indeed I do. Oh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Jiva is a master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Shroud. I can't wait to see what Ishtola thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we? Alright. Shan't we? Yep.
Ishtola! I'm so glad you're back!
Her eyes that white before?
Tataru.
Alright, we gotta start collecting the Scions like Pokemon here.
You are safe. Thank the 12.
Hey, that's what I should be saying to you, madam.
Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
After effect of being stuck in the live stream.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfilia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the live stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
We don't know.
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
I mean, yeah.
No apologies are necessary, Alpha No. You are not to blame for what occurred.
True.
Know that were our comrades
He is
here,
minorly,
we would commend you
but
for keeping the light of hope alive.
he had no way of knowing that people were conniving behind him. There were ways he could have prevented it. He could have prepared himself. He didn't. But it's not like he had any way of knowing that they would do that definitively. So you are aware in Shadowbringers there is no longer individual class quests, and instead it is a role quests. Tank, healer, range, physical, and an extra quest if you do all the role quest chains. I'm not aware of that, but now I am. Level the healer just for that reason. Okay. And Scholar is fun though. My main since I start 14 a year ago. And I'm sure it is. It's just, you know, healers in general. Like, that's a very important role in a dungeon. Tank and healer are the most important, but out of the two of them, healer is here, tank is here. Because you can lose a tank and still beat a boss. Because if the healer's good enough, they can keep those DPS alive long enough to dish out just enough damage to finish off the boss after the tank is dead. You lose your healer, you're gonna wipe. You're gonna wipe. Unless everyone left in the dungeon or raid has enough damage mitigation or potions to keep themselves alive to make up for the lack of a healer, you're fucked. So the most important person in every dungeon pretty much comes down to who is healing. I am the only time I've been good at healing is in Overwatch when I was a Mercy main when I played that regularly. I don't now and wouldn't now for obvious reasons with Blizzard, but I was a Mercy main for a long time. Mercy was my gal, and I would heal the fuck out of people. Guess what? It's a very, very different type of game than an MMO, or an RPG, or an MMORPG.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Aye.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Let's get those Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all.
There
Scions
is
of the
Alpha
Seventh
No I
Dawn.
remember, and I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
Indeed.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we were in Ishgard, you see.
Is Tataru gonna give everybody new outfits? What was that reaction? I like her new outfit.
Tataru has
Got them
apprised
thigh
me of all that
highs.
took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
A good bit. Actually, I wonder what the time frame looks like here. Like how long? Because it all feels like it's happened really fast. But to be honest, I wonder what the actual like lore time frame has been since we fled Ul'dah and up to this point in Heavensward and Ishgard. Like months, lore wise, or has it been as long as it feels, like a couple days?
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
You deduced that very quickly.
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
Welcome back. Now get to work.
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon.
She's not very emotive. I don't know if this is an actress thing or the actress is supposed to be less emotive right now. It's very monotone.
But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Interesting. Not sure, but less than a month? Okay. Alright. Alright, tell us more about your master, my dear. In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya. In the field of etheric research, she was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of the abandoned city. So she's like a witch. So it is the Dravanian hinterlands that we must go, to the place of my birth. Though Alice and I were born in Sharlayan, our days there were short. We remained only until the Exodus, and I have not returned since. Oh, so it is to be a homecoming then. As fine a reason as any to go to Sharlayan, and it would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. Ahem. I believe you have mistaken our primary objective, Ishtola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. Okay. Not sure, but less than a month. Change VA from Reborn, maybe? Well, I know it is. I know that definitively. I know everyone's got new voices, but the actress it was kind of monotone there. I don't know if that's just because of the acting or if that's because she's supposed to be kind of sounding a little flat and I don't know. It's only a couple voice lines, so I might be reading into nothing. The line just came off really dry as all. Okay, so alright, let's head to the Aetheray Plaza in Ishgard. Easy teleportation! Ooh, it really tastes of lemonade. Alfino, my boy. Sharlayan is situated in the Dravanian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Shroud, Ishtola, and myself. Tataru, pray remain in Ishgard and continue the search for our missing friends. Yes, sir! First, let us make for the tail feather. Very well. To the tail feather! Which is right over here. Just popping teleportation to teleportation to teleportation to teleportation to teleportation! Did you see my previous message? Yes, I saw both of them. Yeah, but like I said, I probably won't level those two. I'll probably just go Conjurer to White Mage. Call it good there. I probably won't level any other healers. I see no point. Like I said, I'm not a healing kind of guy. So as it is, I'm gonna take a long ass time to level up Conjurer. Because I hate healing a lot. Because I feel really bad when everybody dies. Because I suck at it. A long soak in the live stream followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. Good. So maybe the monotone acting was intentional. I believe I am sufficiently rested. Let us continue west to Scions. Once we descend the mountain path, we will arrive at the Dravanian hinterlands. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we shall be passing through Nath territory. We must needs be wary of them and the dragons both. Yes, neither like us very much. The Vath love us, not so much the Nath. Alright. Benu, fly, Benu, fly. Maybe the live stream affected more than just her eyes. Well, the thing is, I'm not even sure. Like, I'd have to pull up an image of her in A Realm Reborn, but her eyes definitely looked a lot more white. There, like, she almost looked blind. In Endwalker, the role quests are slightly expanding to split range DPS into physical DPS and magical, so there will be 5 quest chains. Okay. Yeah, alright, that means that all the individual class quests end come Stormblood, right? From Stormblood? Because Heavensward, then Stormblood, then Shadowbringers. So, in Stormblood, that's where all the individual quest stories come to their conclusion. Our eyes are different. I'm much earlier in the storyline. Alright, well, you might want to hop out of the stream, Wolfenbach. As much as I love having you here, I don't want to spoil nothing for you. Well, and nothing more. I didn't realize you were still early on. Don't spoil yourself. Enjoy the journey. Again, I love having you here. I love having the conversation, but I didn't want to ruin your journey through Heavensward. I am fine. I have very selective memory.
To the Thalaic River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Scions, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Okay. Oh. Another zone I have to grind out the ether. Matoya dwells on the far side of the Thalaic River. Let us search for a crossing. Aye. Back to being stuck on ground mounts again. Every time I unlock flying in those zones, I feel like it's a waste of time because it's like the next day and I can't fly. Damn it. Hey, look, another Death Knight. Dark Knight, eh. What? Yeah, two-handed sword. Only thing it can be. Okay. Mounts. We'll ride the Mount Brochefont afforded us. May he rest in peace. Yes, keep it in. Oh look, grizzly bears. Oh look, ether current. Shit's going down fast. Alright, this is a new quote. This is new, in air quotes. Charlian. Alfie and Alize are from old Charlian. Okay, so there's... Interesting. You do get a level 80 quest for each class, and each new job gets job quests for the first 10 levels, as they always start 20 levels under the new level cap from Stormblood onwards. Okay. Wait, where are we supposed to be going specifically? It just says find a way across, but... Oh, okay, we have to go all the way up here. Idyllshire. It's a goblin. Gobos. We got gobos. John Sleeper, welcome to the stream. They were born here just before the Charlians abandoned the place. Why'd they abandon it? Oh look, another ether current. They all seem to be just along the road. Conveniently their place, so I may grab them. It looks like it's not that big of a zone, so I'm sure there's probably not very... They're not going to be too hard to find. Ah. Heck, I'm still coming back to these areas to grind out current items. Really? Nice. It's always good to incorporate old zones and stuff. The bridge ahead is collapsed. I'm afraid we shan't be crossing there. But worry not, I know another way. Oh, oops. See you the towering structure to the north? We shall be able to cross there. Awesome. But 15 years abandoned and already Charlian has fallen into such disarray. Verily, a city is no more than its inhabitants. True. And it's unfortunate you have to abandon it, but at the end of the day... You don't have much of a society without the people. Buildings are one thing, but buildings can be repaired, rebuilt, taken down, rebuilt again, destroyed, rebound, taken again. But humans, we only get the one shot. Well, humans, Elysian, mankind, so to speak. Oh look, another ether current. Right along the road! How convenient. I appreciate the ease of access to the ether currents. Gimme, 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 gimme. Mine! Alright, so for the Dravanian hinterlands... There's a lot of these. So for the Dravanian hinterlands, we need quite a few more of everything. I wonder what's going to be here. My guess is that's either the next expansion, or that right there in the corner is to a different one. Or is to another zone, I should say, in Heavensward. Which means we're quite a ways away from completing the expansion, which I'm fine with. I like me some more content. Hey, Psycho Dad, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I am currently making my way through here. That last one is Aziz La. Oh, I didn't even. I thought it was going to be like a. So it's a zone, and it did look big enough to be one. I just, for some reason, I thought Aziz La was going to be a dungeon or like a raid area. How goes the questing? Very good. I'm enjoying it. We got Ishtola back. Now we just got to get Thancred back. We got to get Ida back. We got to get Popolino back and Minfilia. Gotta catch 'em all. Knowledge seeks no man. So says the motto of the Scions engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. I mean, it's kind of a no offense to the Sharlians, but it's kind of a no-duh statement, isn't it? Knowledge seeks no man. I mean, yes, man seeks knowledge. An inanimate, unliving thing can't seek out something, and knowledge is a concept. It's not animate. So no duh. And I get it. It sounds philosophical, but I'm just saying it's kind of a no duh statement. It sounds nice, but don't think about it too much. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Sharlian journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered, and so much so that it came to be counted amongst Eorzea's great city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Sharlian has become an empty husk of her former self. Is this the goblins? Oh, I'll speak like a goblin until...
Uplander is mistaken. Sharlian has no keepers.
I know, that's kind of similar to the voice I had for the Vanu. It's the only voice that sounds right, so unfortunately it's going to sound very similar.
Uplander is mistaken. Sharlian has no keepers, and is on cusp of new age of glory.
Yeah, okay, it is the gobblers. Hello? Goblins, here to plunder the city.
Uplander is mistaken, muchly. We are not thieves. This place is a home.
Your home? When last I looked, it was mine and Alphino's. We were born here.
When Uplanders abandoned city, say Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers.
My friends, please, we did not come to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like the civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding.
If that is truth, then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show Uplander's settlement.
They sound like Yoda. They don't have that backwards speak, though. And I also can't do a good Yoda impression, so...
World Nexus standing guard, keeping Idyllshire safe from for Gobbikin.
Yeah, like I said, I can't do it. I know someone who can do like a dead-on Yoda impression. I can't. I'm fucking terrible at it. I can't even really do the voice. I can't even do the laugh. Oh, wow, damn. It looks like they're actually making a home of the place. I mean, I kind of don't look down on that. You know, colonizing a place that's been abandoned. I mean, yeah, you got this gross shit, like pollution and stuff, but it was abandoned. And can you... If no one lays claim to it, and you lay claim to a already standing structure, I mean, that's just called... That's just being smart. Marvin works well, too. Wait, no, that's somebody else. Alright, let's... Slow fix.
Here's the hardest of settlement. Name Idyllshire.
Nah, that just sounds wrong to me. Too deep. What have we got here? Guests? Greetings to you. I am Alphino Levelier, and may I introduce my companions, Shroud, Scythe, and Ishtola. We have journeyed far in search for a friend and seek to cross the river. But finding the main bridge collapsed, you went looking for a detour and ended up stumbling into Slowfix and his crew, is that right? That is the short of it, aye. This place, Idyllshire, I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice it to say, I'm surprised to find it so alive. Well, with all of them precious artifacts lying about, it was only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. But we weren't the first to arrive, neither. By then, Slowfix and his gobby friends were already settled. Is that they bark? So they're kind of like dogs. Woof!
At first, goblins and hunters disliked each other, but understanding came, then friendship. Now goblins, hunters, and hunters have joined hands to build great new nation.
So that is what happened after we Scions departed. Oh, so you're locals. No hard feelings, I hope. All these nice buildings, but no one to live in them. Felt like a waste, you know? We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things have been going well for the most part, but it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps your people left lying about are all bloody, a bloody nuisance. And there's the Illuminati. What? Illuminati harrying us day.
Slowfix has a bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes? Best way to understand is helping one another. Help citizens of Idyllshire, and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross river.
Well, I am not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. I guess we got the piety. I know no granted, I don't know a lot of Chinese people, but I don't know Of the ones I think I know, I don't think any of them sound like that. Alright. Well, he wants to eliminate the golems that prowl Idyllshire.
So Uplanders agreed to help? Good! Here's what Surfix wants Uplanders to do. Many golems prowl Idyllshire, get in the way of expansion plans. Surfix wants Uplanders to eliminate golems. Uplanders and Scions, yes? Uplanders and Scions, yes? Scions should know best way to deal with creatures.
Fight them. So we had to eliminate the golems. That should be simple enough. The automata are employed as sentinels, and by design can be unmade with a coded command. At the time of the Exodus, it was knots and crosses, and I see no reason why it should still work. Let us divide the task between the three of us, the quicker to be finished with it. With the chat mode in say, it is in party right now, I'll switch it. Use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter the coded command knots and crosses to unmake a golem. Alright, let me switch that to say. It's now in say. And just so I can spam it, knots. Let me make sure I'm being cap sensitive. Crosses. Knots and crosses. There. Okay. Got it. So there's a bit of gameplay and story disconnect here. Did I already read this? I think I might have, but I'll keep reading. I got an update as the patches came out. This is the final version. Looked more run down on the first visit. Okay, so this is like what it looks like fully built, but originally if you were playing through Heavensward pre-patches, when you came down it looked like a mess, I'm assuming. Okay, that makes sense. But knowing that this is the final rendition of how they look, looks pretty nice. And the gobbos have made a place to live out of the mess of the old world. I will say I've always liked goblins in like fiction. I like most renditions. I'd say there's some, like there's the stereotypical ones that have become kind of like synonymous with like old Tolkien's works, like just the monstrous versions. But I like the twist takes on them. Like the Final Fantasy's versions, they're tinkerers. They're basically like gnomes, or like goblins from World of Warcraft, like Warcraft lore. They're tinkerers. They're machinists. They're people who like to build stuff. Yeah, they're also thieves and cantors and the such. What? I couldn't read those fast enough. No longer calling all perspectives something. Gobby mine fruit trees plucked to bear. What? Is that a Lalafell pretending to be a gobble? It's kind of cute, actually. Traditional goblins are actually closer to Dobby, the house elf, in folklore and myth. Oh yeah, but that's like traditional. I'm talking more like, I guess you would say more modern media. They're typically portrayed as like basically just smaller orcs. Smaller, more cowardly orcs is kind of how they're portrayed nowadays. Alright. Well, that was easy. Oh yeah, I gotta remind myself to unlock all the Ethernet shards while I'm in town. Yeah, But I guess my favorite incarnation of a goblin is again that machinist engineer worker. Just a little bit more of a scraggly one. Scraggly, more bestial, you know. You know what I mean. Rumble, rumble. There it goes. Report back to Slowfix. Wait, is that the only ether current? Yeah, they only got one. Well, that was easy. Alright, let's hop on over here, turn in the quest. Hello, Slowfix.
Golems are no more? Wonderful! Now we can resume work to expand settlement.
1 second, guys. I'm being... Alright, sorry about that, guys. Call from somebody I had to take. Alright. Alright, let's continue this. Hey, Pierce, welcome to chat. How was Vegas? Or are you still there?
Uplanders helped Gubal flock. Earned right to be citizen of Idyllshire, but Slowfix must ask another favor. Another favor, you say?
Oh no, that's Alphino. Another favor, you say?
Short time ago, dear friend Slowfix ventured into Illuminati territory. Illuminati are nasty goblins. Show no mercy even towards Gubby King. Slowfix fears for friend's life. Please find friend before Illuminati do.
I am suddenly taken by a sense of foreboding. Yes, it's called we call this in the business foreshadowing. Be that as it may, we cannot turn a blind eye. Let us make haste and find Slowfix's friend. Everything okay? And not really. There's seems to be a lot of confusion with paperwork and stuff like that. I'm trying to get filled out, and they're not being very helpful on their end. But I'm not getting into that. Okay, just double checking. Unctuous adventurer. Alright. Okay, don't care about that right now. If that was an ether unlock, I might have grabbed it, but nope. Alright. Tally here! Why are there Illuminati in FF? Well, apparently they're a clan of goblins. Which I find kind of fitting. At the same time, it's very odd to name that Illuminati. It was good and hot. Got a flat tire on my drive back up. Damn. Fortunately, my car had a full-size spare, so all was good. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people who travel through Vegas in particular get flat tires. Like, I don't know, are the roads there just spiky or something? Because I've had, like, 6 friends go to Vegas with, like, family and something, and they almost universally, everybody gets a flat tire or has a car blowout. Something happens. Like, the place, there's a curse on that place when it comes to people's vehicles. Like, you can travel in safely. The moment you try and leave, some kind of breakdown happens. I got it just as we were leaving St. George. Okay. Alright. Southernmost city in Utah. I still think it's a curse with Vegas, though. Because it's always tales about going to and fro Vegas. That people get, like, these flat tires out of nowhere. Every time. Like, without fail. It's like, hey, I went to Vegas and I got a flat tire. I'm like, oh, and the sky is blue. And water is wet. If I ever travel to Vegas, I'm bringing like 2 spare tires. Full size. Just in preparation for when that flat hits. Alright, real quick. Tap clicks. Is this an unlock? It is. Alright, we'll grab it right now. Alright, we don't need to read that. It's just an unlock, so... Slay Illuminati patrols at the designated area. Gotcha. Time to kill us some Illuminati. Well, that's a chunk of dead gobos. Tally-ho!
Career! Chocobo!
Nah, that'd be annoying if they sounded like that. Oh, yeah, there you go. That quest is a good one to pick up. It gives weekly rewards for doing older content. What quest? Oh, the other unlocked one? Oh, I'll grab it another time. Just want to focus on getting all the ether current bullshit out of the way. I will say this, I do like this zone. Like, Ishgard looks kind of like my home during the wintertime. But, Charlian kind of looks like my home during the summertime. Like, this is what Maine kind of looks like. Although our trees aren't we got a lot of tall trees, but a lot of our pine trees and stuff like that, all over the place. Green grass, kind of foliage. Chalky out rock croppings. Oh, yeah, it's pretty reminiscent of my home. So Ishgard and this place combined, like, are like the two opposite seasons in the year. I think I went right past it. Yeah, I went right past it. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? That means your flat tires. True that. I like my tires though. I don't like them being flat. That's just mean to my tires. Tally ho, my chicken. Brayflox all talks. Yeah, good. It's like, here, your max level is 60 here. It's like, oh, well, good news. I'm well above that.
Goodly Uplander. Long time, no eye catch. What is bringing Uplander here?
Wait, isn't that's the Gubal who was part of the Company of Heroes, isn't it? That is false. I do not. Well, yeah, I do actually know. No, that is correct. Because I don't like flat tires. I love big, well-inflated tires. Indeed. As far as I'm going to carry that analogy, because the more I think about it, it kind of falls apart if I try and go into more detail. Is that... But that is... Brayflox. That's the Gubal from the Company of Heroes, isn't it? Thought the name looked kind of familiar. Or is it another character we encountered that I'm not remembering?
Does Uplander have lusty eyes for junk of Brayflox? Uplander must not be touching junk of Brayflox. Brayflox is finding junk first.
I knew I recognized that voice. Greetings, Brayflox. It has been a while. Forgive us for interrupting your work, but Captain Wisecat gave me to understand that you are marked by the Illuminati. This happens to be Illuminati-held territory. Is it wise to be here?
Pshaw. Brayflox eat Illuminati for synopsis. Who eats her for synopsis? Brah!
All talks, all thoughts? Are they related?
Brayflox all talks. Unwise you are to come here after dirty talk taking secret knowings of cheese make from Illuminati.
Okay. Oh, hold on. That's why they marked him? If that was mentioned before, I completely forgot. But what? He's been marked Because he stole their knowings for cheese, for making cheese. I love this game.
Bravelox did no unright. Cheese recipe is gobby birthright. Shave tongue flaps for trading in death pit.
Oh, that's cheating. You little shit. Okay, bringing a motherfucking tank into the mix is downright cheating.
Pray to Godfathers for punishment in near times.
It appears we have no choice. Indeed. Goblins. Gotta love them. Fucking AoE. How many goblins are there? This is rather aggressive for some cheese. The fuck? All this over a cheese recipe. I need to say that again. All this shit over cheese. They brought out a motherfucking tank for this crap.
To me. Have at you.
Well, damn. She be packing. This is pretty cheesy. Have fun, soldier. Hey, thank you for stopping by, Jagonis. All that shit over a cheese recipe. You just gotta love I love quirky characters so much. I really do.
Pissy. Illuminati no match for furious gobfists of Bravelox. More junkies were awaiting Bravelox muchly. Bravelox is taking leave of Uplanders.
He's been marked for death because he stole a cheese recipe. I can't get over that. Oh god. Being embroiled in a cheese war was the last thing I expected coming to Sharlayan. At any rate, we have fulfilled Slowfix's request. Let us return with the good tidings and be on our way. Yeah. Let's do that. Jeez. Oh god. Half half was over some motherfucking cheese. The Great Cheese War.
Uplanders are back. The upland is fine, friend of Slowfix. Time has not cured recklessness of Blayflocks. Without help from uplanders, Blayflocks would now be dead gobby. Slowfix owes uplanders debt of gratitude. Slowfix and Blayflocks are joined by unseverable gobby bond. If Slowfix had known the uplanders are friends of Blayflocks, Slowfix would have welcomed uplanders to Gobbyflock at first meeting.
Why, thank you. Wallace and Gromit would be proud. Alright, leaving Idyllshire.
Uplanders have upheld bargain most highly. As promised, Slowfix makes uplanders honored citizens of Idyllshire, free to cross river at will. Though uplanders must leave for now, Slowfix hopes that uplanders will pay many visits and help build great new nation.
You are most kind, my friend. You may be certain that we will return. I must confess, at first it upset me to learn that my home had been occupied by others, but I see now that it is in good hands. Under your care, I look forward to seeing Charlian thrive once more, to become a home to people of all races and creeds.
Slowfix has already ordered the Gobwatch to let uplanders through. Safe travels.
For now, Shroud, shall we then? This is all, in all the best ways so quirky. Half 6. And the Etherfall. I'll grab that. Grab the ether while we can.
Half 6 has very important task for trusty uplander. Must be done with fastness. Aetheryte of Idyllshire needs of inspection. Maybe needs to upkeep too. If garbage do not take a look and fix little problems, its spinnings may shudder and stop. Or there is very big boom, but half 6 does not have the right tools. Uplander, there is no time to waste. Half 6 needs Aetherflow distributors. The nearest are in base of Illuminati. Come, raid their storepots!
Alrighty then. Aye. We got this. Alright. So, is there any other than that guy, keeping with Alapoj? No, doesn't look like. Looks like that's the only unlock. And I also have to report back to the other Gobbo anyway. So we're gonna do that real quick. Lead the way, oh Gobbo. Put one foot in front of the other. Pretty soon you'll be walking out the door. I don't know why that song's in my head all of a sudden. That was really random. Incredibly random. Like, I have no idea where that came from. Normally I can see, like, the train of thought in my head, like, what led me to something. That was not one of them. Like, I had no idea where that came from.
You're true Illuminati fighty force. You are a true Gubby friend. The things here are for all people of Idyllshire, but Illuminati try to steal them away. Illuminati is our enemy. Illuminati is your enemy. This makes you our friend.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Old school. I like it. Oh, okay, it's over there. Alright, we'll ride out and do that. Walking out the door. Why? Why is that playing in my head? Get out of there! I need a good song in my skull. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores. Yeah, that one's in there now. Yay. Much better song. Okay, it's in that building. Is there a break in the building? An entryway by chance? A blue glove. Okay, so that's the Illuminati symbol. Well, at least it's not an eyeball. They're not that on the nose. Well, I'd say using the name Illuminati is pretty damn on the nose, so... Kind of an underwhelming AoE. Then again, I haven't seen it used more appropriately, so. Galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand upon the prow, noble bark I steer. Alright, let's do it this way. You, get over here. We'll AoE this bitch. Oh, they're both ranged. Come on, yeah, gobos. Time to die. There we go. Alright, he's dead. Just want to get through. There we go. Alright, so where the hell is their thingamabobbers? Oh, okay. Wait, do I... Okay, I may not have to fight him. Yay! I'll just work my way through. Oh, they have an ether right in here. Or several. I don't know if I want to join that one. I was just trying to grab this stuff. Alright, Illuminati pot. Mine! Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright, one more. Where the hell is it? Oh, okay, it's ether current. Where? Oh, right up there. Good! Thank you for pointing that out to me. Best not to have to come back and grab that as well. Alright, we'll hop back over to Idyllshire.
Instant transmission!
There we are. Right, let's just hand that in for the ether, and then we'll be on our way.
Has Uplander found ether floor distributors?
Indeed, I have.
Thank you, Uplander. With these, half six can do upkeep. Uplander of Scions are making aetherytes to world, using tricksy ancient knowings. If Gobiflock used tours and parts left by old Uplanders, then aetheryte of Idyllshire will stay spinning for many, many years.
Interesting. Alright. And now to be underway. Leaving Idyllshire.
By order of Chief Slofix, Uplanders can come and go at will. One moment for clearing away barricade.
Finally, we can continue our journey. Good thing I'm a tank. I do like that though. They're like, finally we can move on. And the goblins walk by. Looks back, everybody else is running. This is a very classic gag. I like that. That's funny. Barring the misadventure, we shall soon arrive at the cave where Matoya resides. Unless you have unfinished business in Idyllshire, let us strike out once more. Alright, once. I am ready whenever you are. Let us go and meet the legendary Matoya. Ahead lies the answering quarter, where the scholars of Shalien gathered to hone their knowledge. Even from this distance, 'tis plain that much of it has been given back to the wilderness. That is true. It tends to happen when when humans aren't around to keep up society. Nature doesn't stop. We do. The cave in which Matoya resides is situated on the southern edge of the hinterlands. In choosing the spot, my master desired privacy above all else. As such, the cave is extremely well hidden. You'll not find it unless you know to look for it. We shall follow the road south until we reach a bridge. Rather than cross it, however, we shall ford the stream it spans. Thence, head straight until we arrive at the base of a bluff. Very well, lead the way, milady. Alright. That's literally right back out the other side. No. Ah, ether current. Just as I was thinking, there's probably going to be another one along the way.
A new recruit has blessed our company.
Chris Kieta, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. You love the cave music? And I suppose we'll see now, won't we? Too far away. You bloody bastards. There we go. Got it. Yeah. Oh, there's a dungeon. Well, technically there's two in this area. Alright, let's get nice, casual, beautiful music while we journey. Of course, it's gotta be on the other side of the goddamn map. Ether currents. Reveal thine selves to me. Was watching older streams and can answer a question you had. Then the chocobo Hashafant gives you is the first flying mount you get, as there is no flying in A Realm Reborn. There is now. And if you're talking about back in the day, I wouldn't know. Obviously. Alright, I haven't seen any ether currents. But thank you for checking out the previous streams. It's nice to hear. Oh yeah, sorry, this bridge is busted up. But we're not following it anyway. Prago. No. I don't want to fight you little frogs, okay? I want to carry on with my journey. Please and thank you. This is the entrance. You seem unconvinced, Stroud. Well, because it looks like a wall. Unless it's an optical illusion. Well, Well, that will only add to your surprise. A word of warning before we proceed. Stubborn geniuses make poor hosts, and time will have done naught to improve my master's temperament. Doubt not, but that there will be sentinels and traps both to deter unwanted guests, but we'll not be deterred. Will we? Well, no. Go on and touch the wall yonder. You will want to have your weapon near at hand. Well, good news, it's always right here. Icy wall. 'Tis an illusion, no doubt. You also had to do a question to teach your company chocobo to fly. Wait. Her trap was the frogs. How charming. Not what I was expecting. I was thinking of like a giant stone sentinel. Not a French dinner, but okay. I might get in trouble for that one. Alright, finish that one off. Those sentinels may suffice to discourage the average trespasser, but not the warrior of light. The way should now be clear. Come, let us go and see my master. Very well. Lead the way, my dear. Alrighty.
Don't you know it's rude to enter without knocking? The youth of today. No manners at all.
Okay. I like the voice. Oh, hello! She straight up looks like a witch.
Though we neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion. I had hoped that would suffice.
Heavy-handed as ever, I see. And still not a hint of grace. Some things never change.
Trying to mimic the hand motion of her staff there.
To give credit
Damn
where credit
youngsters!
is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly. The one there in the fancy duds, that's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
Poor Alphino.
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady.
To be fair to her, though, I kind of made the same mistake when I first saw the twins. I thought they were both girls, so...
Knew him? Ha! We were constantly at each other's throats. Like rabid dogs we were. Oh, he was a stubborn bugger, was your grandfather. Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
Starting to sound like my grandmother, that one.
May I say what an honor it is to meet you again, my lady?
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt with a wrinkly old woman. Now out with it. What is it you need of me?
What, I don't get any introductions? Okay.
Azizla. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
You are familiar with it.
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Allagans set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too, frightening ones. Such secrets as lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-baiting primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
Well, yes, and two groups of them too. You got the Garlean Empire. Then you also got the fucking Archbishop and his lot.
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascions have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Aye.
I see. Very well.
Begrudgingly
You will
well.
help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
Ah, some things never change. One day that pertness is going to cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Please tell me that's not foreshadowing. Because I know with cats, if they lose their tails, they lose balance, like, wicked badly. So I sense something similar. Saru Rago? It looks like the frogs are more than just her guards. Oh, it's kind of cute though. It's kind of like a little pudgy doll. Saru Rago is a picture of nervous energy. I didn't expect this to be a cinematic.
Woe is me, Mistress Matoya will have my hide. You are a guest, and yet you would lend me your aid. Oh, thank you, kind adventurer. I am in your debt.
Well, there's a bit more energy to that.
Permit me to introduce myself. I am Saru Rago, a humble servant of Mistress Matoya.
I think I've been using the Quirgly voice too much today.
I am tasked with picking leaves from her herb garden from which I make her tea. Also drawn to their medicinal properties, bugs have recently taken to ravaging the herbs.
That's kind of cute.
I attempted to get rid of the pests, but they are too much for the lone Parago to handle. I would be grateful to you if you could eliminate them in my stead.
You can buy the music sheet here. Music. Yeah, they'd be alright for now. Alright. I grabbed that. Let's also grab Matoya's quest. And she also gives an ether current, so there you go. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, 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 boom.
Some 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilsabard under its rule.
Alright, everybody get some popcorn, lean back. Old folks are talking about old stories.
Faced with a threat of invasion, the people of Sharlayan scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an etheric converger.
Ah, yes, a device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies. After that, they and I had a little falling out, and I decided to seal away all the fruits of my research, lest the dunder-headed ingrates reap any benefit. Ha! Petty, I know, but gods, it was satisfying.
Yeah, she's probably share a bloodline with this woman. A lot of the old lasses in my family's line have been pretty petty. My grandmother comes to mind.
It was you, was it not, who was so fond of saying that all knowledge exists to advance mankind, that how it is used depends on us.
I don't remember. Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine. And that should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind, rather than join the Exodus.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the etheric converger?
Aye, I will. All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject. But you'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section of the Great Library.
Ah, yes. There's always a forbidden section. Why have a section that's forbidden?
Ah, you were not exaggerating when you said...
Then just don't have the section.
Though the city is abandoned, the library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them. Come, let us away.
Alright, here we go. Side quest time. Cherry ho!
Not so fast, you lot. Stola and the boy are staying with me.
Why?
I need help to make new sentinels to replace the old ones you walloped. They'll be board and lodging, don't you worry. But know that you'll have to work for them. Hard. I'll have no sluggards in my house.
Old bat. Josh, welcome to the stream. What's up? Without a section, you couldn't seal it. Still, it's so... I know that's the reason, plot, but at the same time, why would you ever have a forbidden section if it's forbidden? You're forbidden to go here, but we have a section for it. All of this stuff is forbidden. But don't go here, but you know we have it. Okay, if you didn't want me to go there, why do you have it? Idiocy! It befuddles the brain. I'm telling you. Oh, the great library's guardians. I know this isn't how she sounds, but I'm doing the old lady voice I do. Shouldn't pose any difficulty for a hero like you. You'll hardly notice Stola's absence, and the girl, boy, whatever, will... Same mistake I made. And, to be fair, Alphino has no masculine features, but he's a kid, so that's why. When you're younger, you don't, like, manifest that.
But if it turns out you aren't up to the task, well then I'll know you can't be trusted with something as dangerous as an etheric ram. No, the library's entrance is locked tight. I'll loan you one of my servants to open it. The broom yonder. Well, what are you waiting for? Introduce yourself, boy.
Yes, ma'am. To the broom.
Greetings, good sir. I am Broomsy, my lady servant of some 50 years. May I say what an honor it is to serve you? I'm given to understand you wish to enter the great Gubal library. To find it, pray head east upon leaving this cave. The building will come into view shortly after you reach the collapsed bridge. I shall go on ahead and await you at the entrance. When your preparations are in order, pray come to meet me here. There, it will be my pleasure to unlock the door for you. Brushes away.
Teddy here. Junk mogger. Alright, repair my shit. Don't isn't even repaired. Good. I imagine it's basically the Charlian equivalent of an archive of highly classified documents that they hold onto just in case. But again, why have it in and label it the forbidden section?
That just causes people to get into that dark curiosity shit. Just have it stashed away in a vault or a bank. Don't create a literal section for it. And don't even label it anything. Just like amongst the people in the know, label it something like, I don't know, the secret stuff. No, don't need to give everything a fancy name. Calling something the forbidden section. It's just asking somebody to go down it. There are so many contrarians in history who will just hear the word forbidden and their first thought isn't, oh, it's forbidden, I shouldn't go there. Many it's, forbidden, you say? I sense a challenge. And then, you know, that's how we get, like, really bad, destructive results of shit. If somebody couldn't resist the urge to ignore that whole forbidden thing. The section is a vault. Then it should be called a vault. Don't call it the forbidden section. It's not a section. It is forbidden. Just call it a vault. I'm making too much sense, I know. I'm surrounded by the unintellectual. To be fair, I'm surrounded by nobody right now, so that'd be why. I got me, myself, and I. Alright, so we've tethered to the vault. I do not want to tarry with you fools. I am too busy. Broomsy! Good man. You stand before the great Gubal. Library, one of Heidelin's foremost repositories of knowledge. Alas, it has fallen into disuse since the exodus some summers since. In all those years its halls have welcomed not the coming of a single soul. Its floors felt not the loving brush of a broom. Mine apologies, sir. Pray pay no mind to the dreams of a humble broom. You are doubtless eager to venture within and retrieve my lady's tome. I shall unlock the doors once. When you have what you seek, pray return to the cave and report to my lady. Of course it's a dungeon. Why wouldn't it be? I thought you were I thought you were surrounded by gumdrops and ice cream. I can't mimic that scream, but it is the perfect scream for Vegeta. 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 I'm haunting you. No! Vegeta. 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 What is it, Nappa? I got their wares. Ah! Alright, the Great Gubal Library. Chilly hither. Vegeta. Vegeta. What? What is it, Nappa? I got this. Oh crap, I can't remember the line. Damn it. Yo! It's hard remembering all the... Oh, I just noticed all we're missing for the party for this is... Yay, so many other people seem to want to get in. It was almost an insta-queue. We just need one healer. Come to the healer! Alright, last time we did a dungeon streaming, my internet crashed. The time before that, same reasoning, so let's see if it happens again. Taking bets. Alright, there we go. I was not in the queue very long. Which is a good thing, indeed. Ancient Library of Yore. That's a big book. The Great Gubal Library.
If it is called a crash, call the stream, stream 9 part 2. Why would I do that? I will just number it 10. Alright. Oh, whoops. Let me switch to party. That looks pretty. Alright. I think I recognize the name of this dungeon. Somebody recommended to spam company seals. Apparently, once you reach max level in the game, this is the best one to spam. Although apparently you can spam it at level 70, you don't actually need to do it at level 60. I don't know. I looked into it a little bit when I was researching how to grind out company seals. For expert deliveries, apparently this one drops a lot of valuable loot. That looks so pretty. Old musty books and insects and foul, decrepit creatures. The music kind of sounds like a Fireflies by Owl City. At the start? I mean, maybe at the start. Definitely doesn't sound like that now. It sounds like cool, smooth jazz. Oh, damn. Boom. I say we have had. This is very casual music, so it doesn't feel like. What the fuck is that? Alright. Demon tone. Okay. I will say there are some really creatively designed bosses and mini-bosses in the dungeons and raids in this game. Ah, fuck. Ah, crap. I'm stuck. Ah. Damn. I had no way of predicting that happening. Well, I knew he was going to do that move again, but not while the ground was frozen, and I had no way of rotating the other way. Like, I moved forward and it sent me to the corner instead. Come on! Come on! Not this fuck shit. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. This is where I wish I had potions. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Ah. Okay, so this boss is gonna be a pain in the dank. Oh, great, no shortcut. Gotta run all the way back. Remember when you said the healer dies, you wipe? Yeah. Lykia, welcome to the stream. First time being able to catch you live. Very excited to see that I came in on one of my favorite dungeons. And awesome. Yeah, we just wiped on the first boss, so when he closes, you gotta get to the other side of him. When the floor is ice, you'll slide, so position before the cast ends. Okay. So that's That's about what I predicted. All right, everybody back. All right. Who knew we'd wipe on a boss that doesn't move very much? Come on. Come on. Alright, here we go. Alright, move. Come on. position myself right here. Ah, fuck. Alright, stuck in the corner. But better to be in the corner on this side than the corner on the other. Okay, there we go. I drop my... Come on! Oh wow, I'm really, really close to the next level up. Oh! Ow. That was rude. Crap. There we go. Alright, do we get him? Oh fuck, we got him. I was so tense that I wasn't even really paying attention to his health bar. I was just like, I want to survive. Oh, that went really well. Okay. Yeah, man. Final Fantasy XIV has got some wicked, awesome, and creative. The thing is, when it came to WoW, most of the dungeon bosses and stuff like that, they didn't really have any It's been a long time, unless we're talking raids. Raids had a lot of creative, fun mechanics in WoW, but dungeons, it just came down to damage and HP numbers. Like, creative mechanics were rare, if ever, seen in dungeon design in WoW, especially in the last several expansions. Here, every single dungeon I've done in this game has been completely different from the last, and have been super creative. It's not difficult. So far, the difficulty hasn't been from just high HP numbers and high damage numbers. It's also the wicked, quirky mechanics that are also introduced that you got to adapt to, and I really love that about Final Fantasy. And he's dead. And he's dead. There we go. And how you should play Summoner to level up Scholar if you choose a healer? Okay. Well, Summoner is one of the only 2 DPS jobs that can res people. Okay, we haven't talked about the Summoner healer thing in a while now. Kind of random, but useful information. It would be funny if the title if the name was page 394. All right, so this way. It kind of looks like a gremlin. Or like one of those, you know those old stuffed dolls that would just kind of stare at you at night? That's what that little one right there looks like. Furby? Furby was what those were called, weren't they? Back in the day? And did. Alright, open up. We must head for the forbidden section. Like a furry boglin. Alright, here we go. Alright, everybody ready? I don't know if I should stand in that book. Okay, he's invulnerable. Kill the ads! Kill the ads! Ah, some bad timing. Someone's calling me on my phone. I will have to get back to that number. You have the GPS they can res? Okay, I'll have to read that in a second. Alright. They're calling twice in a row, so that's important. Oh, please, please. Can we kill this real quick? Hello? Hi. Right, hi. Laura? Yeah, this is Alec. Give or take, yeah. Alright, my apologies. Bring out the boss. Okay. I feel like I just walked into the Beauty and the Beast movie. The old cartoon one. A book? It is a library, so I suppose it's fitting. Welcome to the library. This is where, this particular library, the books kill you. Well, I always knew education would be the death of me. Bibliophile? I almost misread that. Ow. Oh boy. Well, shit. Crap. Ah, shit. This is hectic.
Fuck.
I was completely lost towards the end there. Jeez, okay. I will make this boss take every inch of my... That's nice. This winter person isn't paying attention to chat, that's obvious. Might be a bot. There, Winter now got on a platform. There we go, making progress here. And you get him back on the debuff. Bring down the boss, bring down. Yes! Woo! We did it! Fucking A. Oh, God. Oh, wait, we get another unlock with Heidelin. Yeah, we only need one more. And then our reconnection has been reformed. And then I can give Midgard Swarmer a mother... and it's big FU. We found the records, right? Kind of weird. The forbidden section was protected by a giant golem book thing. Okay. All right, let's return to Zivich. Out of here. Grab that current. I already grabbed a current up here. Is there another one? Ah, okay, there is another one. Leave me away, leave me alone, you wee birds. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna hop on over to the witch. Come on, to the witch, to the witch, to the witch we go, to the witch, to the witch, to the witch we go. Alright, let's free the medicinal herbs.
You know you got some really bad pests when, after all this, I'm still struggling to kill it. That bug will not be taken out by a can of raid. You need some stronger shit. There we go. Now we can turn that one in and get that ether released. Use hydrochloric acid. Ah, that might work. Theoretically. Alright, Sado Rago. The bugs are no more? Oh, thank you. Not only are you kind, but you are strong as well. Ribbit. Now I can resume my duties again. Harvesting and making tea. It is all I am capable of. I am a fair creation, you see. Unlike my mistress's other children, I am incompetent and clumsy. For want of a task I could perform, she bade me serve her tea 7 times daily. But even in this, I needed assistance. Ribbit. Unless I make myself more useful, 'tis only a matter of time before my mistress removes my enchantment. Then I would revert to an ordinary toad, incapable of speech. I cannot bear the thought of that. That sounds kind of cruel. I must become a better servant, and I believe that I can do so, if only I knew what my mistress desires. Having received of her blessing, the brooms here are bound to possess this knowledge, unless they refuse to talk to me. But as you are a guest, they cannot willfully ignore you, even if they are not entirely cooperative or forthright. Please speak with them, and acquire the information I need to survive. Okay. It sounded like he was giving me another quest, but I just finished one. I take it you found the tome. Well, let's see it then. There you go, you old hag. Aye, this is it, all right. Stola, boy! Put down whatever you're doing and come here. Shroud has returned with the tome. Thank the gods. But another minute under Master Matoya's exacting supervision, I would certainly have lost my mind. Merely my temper. Some things never change, indeed. Well, I, for one, appreciate the exacting supervision. In the short while we have been here, I feel I have gained a far better understanding of arcane entities than I did during my entire time at the studium. Should the opportunity present itself, I should very much like to employ this knowledge for the betterment of mankind. Create a new variety of carbuncle, perhaps. Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. Louis Swad's grandson or no, it'll take another decade under me before you can call yourself a scholar. And a deal more than that to make you a scholar worth a damn. She's snarky. I like her. As you may have gathered, Master Matoya is not easily impressed. Indeed. So, Shroud has returned with the tome, has he not? Shall we examine it?
I had not thought to behold this tome again. There.
Aye.
It is deciphered. Now your friend should be able to make sense of the contents. That said, it's one thing to understand the workings of the etheric converger, and another to actually make it work.
Oh, whoops.
Sid is keenly aware of the energy dilemma. His airship is by no means large, and it can only bear a limited quantity of crystals.
If only we had white auracite in the etheric siphon.
Alas, Minfilia is missing along with both artifacts, and Moonbreeder is gone.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me of that one.
Would that there were another ready wellspring of energy for us to draw upon.
Why did it not occur to us before?
What?
We already have what we need. The Eye! It has been drawing ether into itself for as long as the Great Worms have lived. It is a veritable wellspring of energy.
You know what, actually makes sense.
It might just suit our needs.
Use a dragon's eyeball as an energy siphon.
I believe so, with the aid of the Azure Dragoon of Ishgard.
Then it is settled. Let us return to the Holy See at once.
Indeed. To the Holy See. That way we can get underway and get vengeance. Which I so want to incur.
Stola, wait. When did the light fade from your eyes?
Okay, so yeah, it is new. I was wondering that.
I might have known that it would not escape your notice.
Didn't escape mine either.
It has
Come on,
been
give me
this way
credit.
since I returned from the life stream. An after effect of the teleportation magic I invoked, most like.
They are called forbidden spells for a reason. What were you thinking, girl?
I have no regrets. I but did what was necessary to preserve the light of hope, to keep my promise to Nymphidia. Besides, it afforded me the rare opportunity to wander the ether, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Once again, declare to the pain, and all that went with that quote.
I need not tell you that it consumes your very life force to see by sensing the ether around you. Take care of yourself. Do you hear me?
I really hope there's no, like, other side effects of her having been in the ether.
I will, Master Matoya. And thank you.
Like, decreased lifespan, personality change. I don't know. I'm worried, but I'm not gonna presume anything for now. Alright. The Dravanian Hinterlands. Well, I'm gonna end the stream there, guys. I know this was shorter than the last couple days worth of streaming, but I got some IRL stuff that I gotta get done, and some drama going on as well, and stress. So it's gonna affect, it was gonna affect my mood, and I hope it wasn't too obvious towards the end there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully I have a video up for you guys this afternoon. I gotta grab a couple things from previous streams that I think would be good little clips for those interested. And yeah, I'll have a good one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Love ya.